morning, good afternoon, good evening from sunny Alston, and a warm welcome to wherever you are. And today we are pulling oracle cards with Gail for the full moon in Aquarius, which has passed, which was on Tuesday the 29th, Wednesday the 29th of July. And yes, I'm going to be working with the Ancient Stones Oracle, Rebecca Campbell's deck, and I chose this deck really because the Aquarius is an air sign, and I felt like it was time to move away from the water oracle and the Cancer period that we've been in, and the Mercury retrograde. But it just felt like it was time to step into a new kind of energy. And I have to say that I'm really struggling this week. I have felt really tired, and I know that we're in the Lionsgate portal now, so we've got more energies to work with. So I just thought I would come on, and I'm a little bit later than I wanted to be, but welcome anyway. Nonetheless, I will do my best to see what messages want to come out for you today. And I'm not going to talk too much about the astrology. I just know that I am being deeply affected by it, and the Leo axis and the Aquarius axis are just at the pivotal point. They've just changed from the previous axes, which was Pisces and Virgo, which have been with us for the last 18 months. So if you know anything about Leo and you know anything about Aquarius, then just know that you are being brought to those parts of your chart. So welcome. Okay, I'm going to come to you and to begin with, and let's come in with your message. Okay. And I'm sitting slightly downstream from where I was last week with the six. Can't even speak today. With the seven sisters or the six sisters. Anyway, it's just behind me, up behind here. But I thought I would come to a quieter place. So what I have for you, Anne, is energy rising. That's a beautiful message. Let's see what it wants to tell you today. I feel like this message is for me as well. It is about vitality, confidence, power, decisiveness. And I feel like I could take some of this energy today. So here we go. Let's see if you can hear this message. I hope you can hear me. The sun is a symbol of life force, power and vitality, and this is a card with positive, confident, decisive energy. It invites these qualities to rise within you and bring a message of clarity, decisiveness and forward movement. Is there a decision you're looking to make? How are you being called to step forth with confidence? Stonehenge, a famous prehistoric stone circle in the UK, is exquisitely aligned with the majestic dance of the sun on the solstices. The heel stone, a solitary stone of significance, is a marker of this sacred celestial movement. If you stand at the heart of Stonehenge at sunrise on the summer solstice, you'll see the sun ascend precisely above the heel stone, a sign that never fails to fill the heart with awe, vitality, confidence and power. Behind marking the longest and shortest days, Stonehenge serves as a stone tapestry of the solar year. It's possible that it was aligned with certain phases of the moon, and perhaps even with the rare and mystical eclipses, a testament to the profound understanding of the heavens, possessed by our ancient ancestors. Have you been considering whether to move forward or go ahead with a plan? It could be taking a trip, starting a business, going out on a date, giving a new relationship a go, changing jobs, trying something new, or putting yourself out there in some other way. Whatever direction you're being called in, this is the card of decision and stepping forth with confidence. It's time and you're ready. Calling the energy of the sun and the stones, and try something new today. And your affirmation and soul inquiry. If you were feeling vital and confident, what would you do? Oh, do let me know. I could really feel like I need some inspiration right now. I'm feeling like, yeah, I think I got affected by the Pisces moon this weekend. Very moody and watery, and so yeah, I'm wondering if there's anything you can take from that message, and let me know. And thanks for being here. And now I'm coming to you, Annie, and let's see what stone oracle, ancient stone oracle wants to come out for you. You have the stone goddess, unwavering love and support, maternal line, and she's a beautiful deity here. I don't know how much you can see of her in this floral surroundings. So throughout history, humanity has worshipped goddesses. Some of the earliest artifacts ever found are small stone statuettes that appear to celebrate motherhood, fertility, and the female body. The most ancient of these stone figurines is featured on this card, known as the Venus of Wildendorf. She's believed to be up to 30,000 years old and may represent the mother goddess. One of the most universal forms of the goddess is she as the great mother of all of us, a maternal figure we can turn to for unconditional love, holding and support. She has provided deep assurance, love and comfort to humanity for millennia. The stone goddess card comes with a message of the deepest support and unconditional love. She may appear to you at a difficult time of healing, trial, initiation and change. She may also come to you when you're focused on healing wounds in your female ancestral line, which seem to be one that we cannot bypass once on a healing path. We're living in a time of great change, and those who came before us may have contributed to both our wounding and our healing. Call upon the ancient stone goddess to assist you in your healing and in surrendering to a whole new level of support. Ancient Stones activation. I welcome more layers of love, support and healing than I ever have before. It's safe for me to soften and to say yes to it all. I hope, and so it is. Okay, so do let me know if the goddess resonates. And now I'm coming to Diane. Okay, Diane. Your card is the Edge. Take a chance. Do something different. It's beautiful. There are few places more exhilarating than where stone meets sea, at the edge of a coastal cliff. Below you, the water is lapping before you. The sun is rising or setting on the horizon. And around you, a wild wind may be blowing. All the elements are there as you stand on the edge of something and at the beginning of something too, something new. The vast horizon encourages us to see things from a different point of view. It whispers promises of new possibilities, of being and trying something new, of leaping into the void of what might be. However, what might be cannot be dreamed into without first releasing the certainty of what once was, of gathering up our courage to try something new. The Edge card is a symbol of truly living, of finding the courage to be bold and leap. It beckons us to be brave, to have no regrets, to take a leap, to take a chance and do something unexpected. To try doing something different, to step out into the unknown. Maybe you feel that a change is coming, or perhaps you're feeling restless, yearning for something new. Maybe you're frustrated or bored with the status quo and long to truly love or truly live. This card encourages you to stretch out of your comfort zone. Go beyond your normal and do something you've never done before, to dive into the unknown. Soul Enquiry, Diane, what exciting new experience would you like to have? How can you do something different today? You let me know. I would love to know what that is. Okay. And Jan, I'm with you. Okay. You've got the card of creativity. Look at this. I don't know how much you can see in the reflection. So, your message is creative expression, trust your vision. And I'm being drawn to the blue eyeshadow and the gold in the background. Look at this. This is so gorgeous. Blue eyeshadow. As the great Michelangelo said, the sculptor sees the statue in the stone before they even begin. They receive the inner vision of whatever they're being called to create and let themselves be moved. Nature must be the best muse around. Her effortless beauty inspiring artists through the ages. This is the card of the artist, the creative that we all have within us. Do you have a creative idea that you're being called to bring to life? Is there a creation that's been asking you to show up to it? A book, a painting, a business, a project? The creativity card is a sign to tend to your creations each and every day. And bring them to life. These are the ideas that are wanting to be expressed. and breathed into life. Concepts and wisdoms that's longing to be brought into the physical, etched into the stone, made possible with your creative action. Creativity is your natural state, for life itself is creative. You're a creative being, and the more you creatively express yourself, the more alive you'll likely feel. Let yourself be a channel for the creations that are ready to be born. The artist is the vessel by which beauty and consciousness can be birthed upon this world. Creativity is a mystical art, for it requires that we merge with the sacred to birth something new. And through the expression of beauty and consciousness, it breathes life into the beholder too. Like the ancient stones, the creations have the chance to outlive you. They're a way for you to leave your mark on the world, to say, I truly was here. Soul Inquiry. What creations are you being called to bring into form? Wow. Let us know. That's an interesting one. And now I am coming to Kasia. Let's come to you. And I've pulled out the same card as I pulled out for Anne. Energy rising. So I'm not going to repeat it. I'm going to ask you to go back to the first card that I pulled out for Anne. And the message, Kasia, is energy rising, vitality, confidence, power and decisiveness. And the soul inquiry is, if you were feeling vital and confident, what would you do? And this is the message around the sun and the symbol and life force, vitality and Stonehenge. So yeah, do let me know if this card resonates. Okay, and now I am with Michelle. And your message is this one. Looks like it's the word like Kalish, elder, teacher, wise one, experience. The word Kalish comes from the old Gaelic word Kalek, which translates as veiled one in modern Irish and Scottish Gaelic. It means old woman or hag. The Cailleach is a Celtic goddess revered for her power and wisdom, who was worshipped in Scotland, Ireland and the Isle of Man in pre-Christian times. It was believed that the mountains and hills of Scotland were shaped by the Cailleach herself in giantess form as she strode across the land, dropping huge rocks from her apron. She was also responsible for the creation and care of many of Scotland's rivers and lochs, carefully managing and capping the wells nightly to prevent the flooding. In different stories, the Cailleach is a weather goddess, an ancestor goddess, a seasonal goddess, and a creator goddess. The Kalich appears as a wise elder in your life. She invites you to be open to deep learning and seeing life through a beginner's mind. You may find that you have a new teacher enter your life in the form of an elder, or in life inviting you to slow down and receive wisdom and lessons experientially. You may also be called to spend time with elders, or to slow down the pace of your life and truly listen. This card comes with a strong and firm message to honour the elders in your life and to live through experience if you are an elder yourself. It can also be an invitation to step more fully into your wisdom and elderhood. And your soul inquiry, Michelle, how can you honour the wisdom of an elder around you? It's a really beautiful card. I'm not sure how much you can see there. Let me know if that makes any resonance with you. And thank you for being here. And I'm going to pull myself a card, as I haven't pulled one of these. And I have got the Cave, Retreat, Time Out, Self-Care, Slow Down. That makes sense, yeah. My message is this. Caves have been used as spaces of contemplation and introspection throughout human history. They're seen as a symbol for connecting with the heart through retreating to the cave and being in solitude. The initiate can reconnect with their truest self through removing themselves from the business of their everyday life. They can find their truest path. Through removing themselves from the noise around them, they can hear their truest inner voice. When we aren't resourced energetically, we can find ourselves getting triggered easily and causing conflict or uneasiness within or around us. The cave card, is an invitation to take a moment away from the noise and monotony of your everyday life, to slow down and reconnect with yourself and the wisdom within. It's believed that in times past, the holy ones and mystics would spend their days meditating in caves, although in our modern world that's rarely possible. Perhaps in this lifetime we're not meant to stay in the cave. However, it's important to find ways to remove ourselves from the hustle and bustle every now and then. If we give ourselves windows of retreat, well, we'll likely find it easier to stay connected to the wise one within. If we practice self-care, we may find it easier to care for others. And the soul inquiry, how can you create some space in your life to slow down, reflect and go in? Can you find just a little window of quiet so that you can regulate and resource yourself and truly tune in? I think that's a really apt message right now, and yeah, time to pull everything back in. But thank you for being here, everyone, and I am getting ready in the next 2 weeks. I'll be getting ready to travel down to Devon